Well, that's doing that. Catch 4 survivors in bear traps. Yeah, we're not going to do that one. Hey, perfect. Chainsaw. Alright, it looks like we are live. So, what's going on, guys? This is Strong Arm Zed, and tonight we are going to be playing Dead by Daylight, which we've kind of done the last few streams, but I think it's a really good game for a backdrop when it comes to talking about psychology, and plus, the season just changed, so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be trying to push to rank 1. It's only been up a couple days. I didn't play yesterday. But in the first day, I was able to jump 2 ranks in a very short amount of time, so my hope is that we can get down to killer rank 1 eventually. It's going to be a long trek here, but it gives a good backdrop to start discussing some more... Whoa, I'm on the wrong killer. That is not who I want. Give me that guy. There we go. Yeah, I play a lot more Survivor than I do Killer, so I know, like, somebody that might pop in is going to be like, oh my god, he's only rank 17, or level 17. Yeah, I'm level 17, but you know what? It's a work in progress. And I play a lot more Survivor. I only play Killer on Livestream. So, yeah, I think it's going pretty well, though, all considering. Nevertheless, we are going to, hopefully, make, a lot of interesting... Ooh, it's gonna block that out before I can get there, so we gotta go this way. Anyway, it's gonna hopefully make for some interesting conversation. I have a few ideas on what I want to talk about, but as usual, the conversation can be redirected, guided in any way or any topic that anybody... Oh, I forgot it always freezes that first time. Give me 1 second while it unfreezes. Yeah, so as usual, any redirect on topic or any questions anybody might have. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble. But I'm going to encourage everybody, please jump into the chat, say something, talk to me. Let me know what you want to hear about. My rambling can get long-winded and off-topic very quickly because as I'm focusing on playing this, I end up getting sidetracked with the desire to kill, which is pretty thrilling unto itself. But it does get me off topic pretty easily. But yeah, so I'll leave that at that. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep saying "but" 20 times, and there's nothing wrong with "but." Anyway, yeah. So the topics that I had thought about to talk about tonight, I've kind of stayed focused on this whole sociopath serial killer thing, and I'm going to kind of branch off of that because I mean, obviously, with the game as a backdrop, it makes for a good segue into these types of theories, I guess you could say, but theories doesn't really, I want to say diagnoses, but I'm not talking about diagnoses so much as I am the behavior and the symptomology, more so than actually discussing, like, how to diagnose somebody, because actually, that's a good place to start. So, the way that, the world of psychology goes is the American Psychological Association, the American Psychiatry Association, dictates how things get done. And there's a board. Hello. Fuck, I thought I had her. Damn it. Okay, so she jumped through a window thingy, but I don't know where. God damn it. I screwed that up already. She was quick. That's what usually ends up happening. I end up trying to focus on my my topic at hand, and I get sidetracked very quickly from goddamn fishies running around. Where the fuck did she go? Oh, hello. I gotcha. Alright, come here, fishy. Alright, he's going straight through, which means that he's going to be bottlenecked right there. And I can hopefully come around this way. And boomski. He's good. He's juking me pretty good. But I need to get rid of these barriers so that way he can't do any more jukiness. Smart thing to do would just be to kind of walk over here and crouch. But it's so hard to predict whether or not you're playing against a good player, whether or not you're just against some average guy who's kind of just winging it. And the other thing, too, is it's always good to check these, like, little hidey holes where somebody shouldn't go to, like the basement. Anyway. Yeah, so, the way that diagnoses get created, essentially, is you have the American Psychological Association. Every some odd years, they come together and they have this whole board that votes on what they want to change about the diagnoses manual, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual, or the DSM. And currently the DSM-5 is the reigning champion. That is the one that, God damn it, I need to stop fucking around with the chainsaw, because it's getting me nowhere in these closed spaces. I'll get back to the DSM in a second. I want to catch this bitch. Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so let's chase her down. Oh, tricky, tricky, tricky. Screwed that one up, didn't you? And there should be a hook on the top of this hill, hopefully. No, 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 of course not. Why would there be a hook on the top of the hill? But that's fine, there's one right over here. And as long as there's not a pallet blocking my path, then I should be able to throw her on up. Bam. Okay, so there's one fishy down. Where's a good... Oh, this is kind of a shitty spot. Yeah, I don't have a... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright. It's not totally perfect, but it's good enough. Anyway, so... the way that the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual gets created is you have this board, they vote on things. Now, the problem is, just like with most... bureaucratic entities, which the APA definitely is a large bureaucratic entity, if you want to go that route. The way that it ends up getting formulated is largely influenced by lobbyists, because you'll have a drug manufacturer, for example, who would like to see their drugs sold at a much higher rate, and it ends up making it to where you get diagnoses that get more and more vague in the criteria that's necessary to basically diagnose somebody with that. And it also goes into lobbyists with health insurance companies too, because what ends up happening is you get health insurance companies that all of a sudden start covering mental illness, and it allows them to make more money because of the way that the whole system works. And then it makes it more difficult for the, and I don't want to say legitimate diagnoses to get tweaked, but diagnoses like schizophrenia, where, yeah, sure, you're going to have people that get diagnosed with schizophrenia, but they're not functional diagnoses. And what I mean by that is you can have somebody that's diagnosed with depression, for example, and, oh, hello, are you going to run this way? Fuck, I don't know which way you went. I should have chased you down the other way, because you just ran straight by. Okay, I see your trail. I will get back to that in one moment. I just need to, hopefully track this guy down. Oh, yeah, I see you. Oh, yeah, I see you. Fuck me. I just better to backtrack. Gotta stay on that trail. For the time being, anyway. It's not a bad first match to kind of jump into, because this is going to kind of screw my rank a little bit. I actually might go down. I'm over here jabberjawing too much, and screwing me up. Screwing me up a little bit. Screwing me up a little bit. Getting me off track. And that's not a good thing. I would not like to be off track. Alright. So he ran. There's another one over here somewhere, I bet. And the trouble is, they probably all backtracked to that other one. And there's no use in me sticking around here. What I probably should do is just collect as many points as I can, because she's going to run out, and it's gonna mess me up. So I need to try to find any pallets or anything that I can to try to get points. Anything, really, at this point. I'm hoping. Yeah, I don't even see another generator. Like, it shows one there, but there's no... Oh, yeah, I see her running. Yeah, she probably already opened the door, and she just wanted to try to get points. Smart. Yeah, she's gone. Alright, well, that didn't go as planned. The bad first match to kind of get into, and I didn't even really get to get too deep into the topic that I wanted to discuss, but that's okay. Make do with what we got. And it's not too horrible. I mean, I did kill one person. That's not the way to climb the ranks by any standards, but at least it was something. And I didn't go down. That's a perk. But that was not as good as I was hoping. We'll do better next time. I just gotta warm up. I gotta get back into the feel of things. Let's get this. Excellent. Hooray. Change my loadout, because I also think I forgot to put... Yeah, I forgot to put perks, I think, the last time, so... Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Does not know what we want dying state. Reach of the chainsaw. We want... No, not noise. That could help, actually. Chainsaw cooldown. That's more important. Chainsaw cooldown. Healing time. Repair speed or healing time. Steering, though. Yeah, steering. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so the DSM. So what ends up happening now is it starts to get really tricky. It really starts to get really tricky on when the influence that lobbyists have, and of course anybody in the APA would abhorrently, disagree with lobbyists playing an influence, but it is a sad truth, because you have diagnoses, and it's... I am not discrediting or putting down anybody that has any diagnoses that I mention. I'm only making a point as to what ends up happening because of lobbyist influence when I say anything. Because what I'm going to go into is something that is kind of one of the hot button topics right now, and something you're starting to really see momentum towards, but autism. It used to be that you had different diagnoses of autism. You would have Asperger's, you would have autism, like main autism diagnoses, and then you'd have little branch-offs. Now, what they've done is they put everything into autism spectrum disorder. And now the problem with that is by having this umbrella diagnoses, it puts anybody in an autism-like, or a potential autism-like diagnoses. It puts them, or diagnosis rather, it puts them in this umbrella. So basically what that means and what it ends up doing is it categorizes them by insurance standards as, there we go, now I'm doing much better. It categorizes them as, by the insurance standards as this one thing. So somebody who has minor, like barely noticeable autism symptoms might be placed under this big umbrella diagnoses. And it's branding them now as being autistic, like full-blown autistic, when they're barely on this spectrum. And the problem with these spectrum diagnoses, because there's a few different disorders that get diagnosed this way, is by branding somebody as that, as I said, it makes it to where this... God, I can't believe she escaped. She is lucky. There we go. Anyway, by branding them as this, You jerking me? You're jerking me around. What the hell? Which direction did she go? I thought the only way to go was that way. The fuck she go? Goddamn shitting me. I didn't know you could fucking get off there any other way. Did she run up and then run back down right before me? Some bitch. Oh well. Got the chainsaw points at least, and come to think of it, I didn't put an offering on, which means I'm lowering my points. But that's fine. Make do with what we got. There's somebody working on this. I see you, bitch. I see ya. Old Billy Bob is gonna come get your ass. Got a good friend, old Jimbo, would like to meet you too. That was probably very wrong, but that's okay. We have to chase the little fishies sometimes. And they like to run away, which is unfortunate, but they like to school together also, so that means that she might just lead me to her fishy friends. Bam, bitch! Alright. Pick her up. The basement is right over here. And yeah, I see you. Yep, keep trying to shine your flashlight at me. It's working. Good job. Good job, flashlight girl. You have done well. Now come back to me, flashlight girl, because I will come, and I will hit you over the head with my hammer. Anyway, flashlight girl ran away. Hopefully we don't get none of that more bullshit about them pulling themselves out of the hook. See, that's the thing about higher level people, is it gets very difficult to start to do things. But so far I put 2 people on hooks. I've got chainsaw kill, doing pretty good on my little trek down to rank 1 We'll see how far I can get and where that goes, but it's going to be a journey. It's probably going to be a multi-day journey. But we're hoping for the best, and we're going to make shit happen. But anyway, to go back to the lobbyist and the spectrum of diagnoses, it makes it hard. It makes it really hard, because now you're starting to see these pushes, too, for like ADHD to be tweaked a little bit. And even in the DSM-5, the latest the latest diagnostic manual, ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, the way it's been diagnosable is different. Where I start to get, personally, where I start to get a lot of contention for is when they start to touch around with how depressive diagnoses are laid out, because then it makes it troublesome. Okay, I'm trying to phrase this very delicately, but there's no way to delicately phrase this. It basically makes it where you can, because you change the diagnoses and the criteria, it makes it where pills are much more readily handed out. And I am very much of the mind frame that pills should be a last resort. That and a lot of the things that get involved in research when it comes to medication for things like depression, it's all theoretical. There's no definitive proof that something is the way that it is. And what I mean by that is you have selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, so SSRIs, which are like the most commonly handed out medications for depression. And I'll just chainsaw that bitch. Anyway, I wonder if she's depressed after I just bashed her in the face with a chainsaw blade. Hooray! Where's a hook? Oh, hello. There's one right there. How convenient. Man, I love it when you get put on a map. I wanted to say stuck, but when you get put on a map and nobody sabotages the hooks, it makes for a fantastic game, because there's a hook everywhere. As the killer, it fucking sucks when every single goddamn hook is gone because it's been sabotaged. Which, coincidentally, whenever I play a survivor, I play as Jake, so I can sabotage every hook in sight. Because I know the pain that it brings to the killer. And it makes it a lot easier to escape, and a lot easier for the survivors to win when there are less hooks. So, pro tip. But anyway, yeah. So it makes it a lot easier, going back to the talk about SSRIs, it makes it a lot easier to give out pills, and I don't like that. I don't think that pills should be the first resort. When it comes to depression especially, there are so many therapies and so many, even just talking to somebody, even if you're talking to somebody in a non-therapeutic environment, it's been shown that if you're depressed and you open up to somebody else, that you can decrease your depressive symptoms without even having to take a therapeutic approach, which is why one of the big signs, not signs, but one of the big warnings of being susceptible to depression and major depressive symptoms is having a lack of friends or a lack of support group around you, because that talk is so important. Those social groups are so important. But that's sidebar. Anyway, SSRIs. I don't think that it should be the first line of defense, essentially, to just start throwing pills at people, because more often than not, there's more harmful side effects than good that comes from these things, and that's where it also gets very, very difficult with lobbyists, because now you're talking about multiple pills. Now you're talking about, because the first line of defense is to give a pill, now they might have, say, heartburn. Then they're on a heartburn medication, or they might have blood pressure issues. Now they're on a blood pressure medication, and because of one pill, you are now on half a dozen different medications that you shouldn't necessarily be on any. Now, again, I do want to clarify that I am not a clinical psychologist, and I am not in the world of diagnosing people. My realm is theory and research, but that doesn't mean that I don't have any knowledge on the disorders or on how the process works. I just don't have a license to diagnose people, so I want to clarify that. I just have a lot of contention with how the process actually takes place. Yeah, to get back on topic, though, I just want to throw out that disclaimer. The first line of defense should never be pills, in my opinion. The pill should be the last line of defense. Now, I do want to clarify, because it's very important to note, that I am not at all saying that there are not people who might go into a psychologist's office who are struggling desperately, and pills might be the best option for that individual. But those should be very few and far between cases. Whereas what you end up seeing, oh, and this is another little tidbit of fact, the #1 provider of depression medications, or SSRIs, is actually a family practice doctor or a primary care doctor. Most people who end up getting these medications never go to a psychologist. And I'm not discrediting the abilities of a family practice or a primary care doctor, but that's not their world. That's not their place, necessarily, to be giving out these kinds of medications when, yeah, it is kind of the doctor's way to just throw medicine at whatever, and, that's what a doctor does. But they're not trained in the therapeutic aspect. Even a psychiatrist, the difference between a psychiatrist and a psychologist is a psychologist is trained in therapy, whereas a psychiatrist is a medical doctor. They're trained in pills. So if you go to a psychiatrist, you can get the psychiatrist to give you a prescription, and they're looking at it from the area that a doctor would. And again, I'm not saying that a psychiatrist doesn't have their place, and they're not, and they are very important and very in certain situations, absolutely. But from the mind frame, their first go-to is going to be pills compared to a psychologist whose first mind frame is going to be therapy. Now, the way that it works is if you go to a psychologist and they do decide that you do need medication, they refer you either back to your primary care doctor, or they refer you to a psychiatrist that might be on staff at whatever group that you're going to. Where the fuck is everybody? I'm going in circles. There's 2 more people left, and I haven't seen a goddamn one, and I'm circling these generators. Anyway, there's only 3 generators left. I'm hearing the whispers, which means, oh, I see you that time, bitch. I got you that time. I got your number. You got lucky. That was super close. But I got you on the run. And I'm gonna stab you in the face. Because that's what I do. Alright, where'd you go? Where'd you go? You hiding in the corn? Nope, I see your tracks. You went back this way. You went back this way. God damn it. I lost sight of you. And you're gonna run for the door. Oh, hello. I make do. Really? Really? The fucking controls are just gonna jerk to the side and send me into the goddamn tree? That's never mind. I wanted to go to the tree. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to jerk to the side and go straight at the fucking tree. Sometimes. Fuck me. I saw him go that way, but I got stuck. I killed 2 people, so it's a start, but it's not where I want to be. Some bitch. Alright, get some high ground. Take a look around. See what I see. I need to get back to that door. Son of a bitch. That didn't go as planned at all. And I'm kind of getting sidetracked on what it is I wanted to say, too, which is unfortunate. Alright, so... That's right, I found you. I knew you'd run if I did the chainsaw, so I had to make do with what I had. You were probably, like, right done, too, and now you're gonna die. But that's your own sorry-ass fault for going to the fucking nearest door instead of taking off across the map, because the first place I'm gonna check is the closest. So now you're gonna die. So you can fuck off. Let's see if I can get the other one, because that would be awesome if I could get a come from behind. I bet what they're doing is they're just sitting right there. They're probably sitting here. Yeah, they escaped. Alright. Not a bad match. I got 3, and 1 was kind of a surprise there as well. Take it. Now we're moving back in the right direction. Let's see how many points I got. I still forgot to use an offering. What I need to start really doing is I need to start boosting my deviousness and my sacrifice with offerings, because those are the two areas that I get the highest amount of points in, typically. That chainsaw. I love me that chainsaw. But in the meantime, I'm going to open it up if anybody has any questions, comments, anything they would like to bring up, because I'm going to check my Pokemons while I wait for a match. For anybody that frequents my live thing here, whatever you want to call it, I am addicted to Pokemon Go, and it sucks because I'm near a major city, but I'm just enough on the outskirts that there's no fucking Pokestops here. So when I'm home, like obviously right now, excuse me, I'm home, I don't have any Pokestops. On a good note, there are a lot of things that spawn right outside my house that are usually a little bit more on the rare side, but the trouble is, because there's no Pokestops here, if I happen to run out of Pokeballs, I'm fucked. Yeah, first world problems. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Anyway, yeah, it makes it difficult to keep up with my Pokemons, but it stays entertaining. I can't complain, because usually when I'm out and about during the day, I still manage to do really well with my gathering of Pokemons and Pokeball venturing, I guess you could say. All survivors are separated. Let's see. There's Sacrifice. Yeah, let's do that guy. I need to get rid of some of these. I'm starting to fill up. I don't know. I don't remember if I can get another page on this. I know with some of these things you can get a second page, but I don't remember if offerings allow you to get a second page of crap. Anyway, oh, I forgot the levels up. What else can I get? Gas, moderate charge time. Yeah, that's important. We'll go with that guy. Yep, oh, we don't have enough. That's fine. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do this. Yeah, anybody have any questions, comments, do feel free to please jump into the chat, redirect me, otherwise I'm going to keep rambling about random shit. Psychology is definitely the theme when I do Dead by Daylight, just because I feel it's a good backdrop for that, and I like the aspect of throwing out some psychology conversations in there. Why not meld the two things I'm passionate about with psychology and gaming and all that happy shit? So yeah. DSM. I think I'm gonna change the topics a little bit though, because it's kind of beating the bush with that. I know I'm bitching about it a little bit and trying to be informative, but at the same time, it's not the meaty, entertaining this stuff that people usually like to hear about when it comes to psychology. Hello, Scruffy Eggplant. Thank you for watching and thank you for saying hello. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to myself, which I kind of ramble on, and this is all the shit that I'm thinking anyway, so it's not like I'm doing much different than even if nobody's saying anything. But hello anyway. Hopefully you found this pretty entertaining so far, and as I've been saying, if there's anything you want to hear about or anything you would like to know about, do feel free to jump in, redirect me. I'm just going to keep rambling on about random psych stuff otherwise. Yeah, the whole DSM conversation and lobbyist and pills and all that, it gets cumbersome. Anytime there's a bureaucracy involved in really anything, it gets tricky. And it looks like I'm finding a little fishy so far. Which way are you going? Oh no, you threw a pallet down in my face, but I knew you were going to do that, so I'm going to go after your friend. Alright, here, fishy. Oh, he ran right back at me. How convenient. Annie, I think he had a med kit? I couldn't really tell. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the blood in the back of his skull. Anyway, and there's a hook right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our little fishy up on a hook. And sometimes what you have to do in order to catch the bigger fishy is you have to chum the water. So to chum the water, we're going to put him on a hook, and we're going to stand just out of heartbeat range, and we're going to charge in with a chainsaw in case anybody comes to save him. And that's how you get two fishies, because then if I hit the other person, this one's already been on a hook, and he'll still be wounded, and I'll have the other person to put on a hook. Or if I kill him, that's fine too. But it's a good... Oh, is he giving up? Is he quitting? It could be that he's quitting. Anyway, it's good to get multiple people wounded, in my opinion. Yeah, so anyway, let's jump back onto the psych discussion. So where I wanted to go with that... Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, they're lagging like a motherfucker. Oh, everybody's lagging like a motherfucker. Yep, that didn't work out for you, did it? Sorry about that. Let's go back to your hook. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Every time, I don't know, I think people are intentionally trying to interrupt my conversation, because it really feels like every time I start my little dialogue, my little talk about Psych here, everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna save people from hooks, and I'm like, no, bitch, no, you're not. Yeah. Anyway, and I thought I saw some tracks there, but I don't know quite where they went. I think, anytime anytime there's an update with anything, especially this game, I feel as though it's a good thing. For this game being in such early development, I'm very surprised with how high quality it is. And there's some issues, but I'm not gonna nitpick because this game is fun as fuck, and they've done nothing but show that they're wanting to improve it, which is what I like to see in a game. Like you've seen. I could probably list like 10 other fucking horror games, especially where people have these good ideas and then they just don't follow through with them. And these indie games, these smaller project games, are usually the ones that end up shining. It's double-bladed because these indie games, especially in the horror genre, can either shine really bright or they can absolutely crash and burn. And more often than not, though, they do shine, and that's what I like to see. Because you see sometimes these big names. Somebody ran. I just don't know which direction. Whoop, survivor found, but I don't see shit. I hate that. It's like, oh, survivor found. I didn't see a goddamn thing. Somebody went over here, though. Maybe? Oh, well. I'll suck up the points. I'll take it. I got one person dead already, and granted they only need 2 more generators, but I'm pretty confident I can kill another person before the time runs out. But yeah, the update. I like to see the indie games. I like to see the smaller made games. It really, in my opinion, it's carrying gaming in general nowadays. Because you have these big AAA games and they crash and burn. They're so fucking horrible, and yet there's millions of dollars in these budgets. Not to say all of them, but like, okay, I'm just gonna make one example. Like you have Just Cause. Just Cause 3 came out in, what was it, November, December? Not a bad game, but for as big as it was hyped, and for as much money as went into it, I was expecting a lot better. I was expecting that thing to be pristine on release, and it's not bad, but there's enough bugs, there's enough issues with it that it's just like, really? Come on, guys. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of getting off topic. Then you get games like this, and I'll even bring up No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is another example of a game. It's indie. I think it's only 11 people that created it, which is crazy. But it was delayed for like 2 years, and now it was just finally released, and it's not a bad game, but there's enough bugs that it's just like, wow, okay, you delayed it so many damn times, and this is what you come out with? But you have to give them more props because it is a team of 11 people, and it wasn't a multi-million-dollar budget. I think eventually they ended up having a big budget just because of the hype that they drove. Oh, Jesus Christ, that lag! She just teleported across the damn screen. Sometimes I think people get in these games and intentionally lag the fuck out of it just to have the advantage. And it's unfortunate that people do that. Yeah, actually, that'll work. Fuck, the lag worked to my advantage in that. Where's the nearest hook? So there's one over there. And, yep, that's probably the closest. Hopefully I can get to it. Anyway, yeah, No Man's Sky. Granted, with that game, I have a lot more respect because it is an indie developer, a small indie team that did it. But it is one of those examples where you just have all this hype and all this build-up, and it's a big, like, $60 game. And it's got a shit ton of faults to it. And Just Cause was exactly similar to that. Well, not exactly, again, with the budget issue. But then you have a game like this. Dead by Daylight, and it's this little tiny game that most people have never or will ever hear of. and it comes out by a tiny little development company, and it makes a huge wave across the entire fucking Steam library, to the point where now even Nvidia is actually offering Dead by Daylight for free with people who purchase, I think it's the 700 and 900 series graphics cards, and it's a great way for them to be able to push their older cards while also acknowledging the fact that an indie game made it to the point where Nvidia is like, you know what, we're gonna pump this guy up. And I think that's fantastic. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm a fucking pissant small channel. Nobody notices me. So don't take my mentioning of Nvidia or anything like that as any kind of like endorsements or anything like that. I'm just making the point that it's impressive when you have a tiny game developer like this who's able to do so much. Really, bitch? You're gonna shine your flashlight at me? That was smart. Now what you gonna do, huh? We're going to go on the hook. That's what we're going to do. And I just beat this game because you're a dumbass and decided you want to go shine your fucking flashlight in my face. Anyway. Sorry. Oh. Fisky. Come on, really. Get on the fucking hook, bitch. Why is it not letting me put you on the hook, huh? Really? Okay. Fucking hook is broken. Fantastic. So speaking of indie games, one of the complaints that I do have is that they are buggy, and I'm hoping that an update addresses that because like the lag issue, but she's not struggling, so that's cool. The lag issue, and there's a couple other issues with that, but nevertheless, even like a little thing like that, I'm not really that concerned about it. There was an issue the other day about that I had where the chainsaw wasn't killing somebody; it was just wounding them. I'm still okay with that because this game is still in such early development, and it's so fucking awesome. I can't say enough about this game. So yes, long-winded answer, but yes, I am excited. And that match went extremely well, so I will take it. Let's throw in some upgrades here. So yeah, that kind of prattled on about that. But any questions, comments, do feel free to redirect me. I ramble a lot. That's just what I do. Oh, do I not have enough? Did I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, but that's about the size of it right there. You wet my whistle a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to really looking forward to seeing what comes out in the next few months. There's a few big name AAA games to go into AAAs that are coming out, and I'm really excited to see what they end up doing. But again, AAAs, it's tough to tell because they can be really great, or they could be really, really bad. And the way that the game industry in general is starting to go is that you really can't look at the developer anymore to see whether or not the game is going to be good. Yeah, I'm really excited about the new map. That's probably the thing that I'm most excited about because these maps, I mean, I forget there's like 3 or 4. They're getting repetitive. Yeah, and the new killer, I don't remember if the new killer is coming out this update or the next one or something. I just know it's soon. I'm not too looking forward to the new killer. I think it's a good idea to throw in more variety, but I think bug fixes and gameplay in general is what really needs to be focused on, and more maps, because if you have more variety, then in my opinion it's going to add a lot more depth to the game that already is very good at I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm sidetracked. Anyway, yeah, I would like to see them add more maps, make the gameplay much more consistent, quash some bugs, and it's cool that they're wanting to add more characters and so forth, but I don't think that that's the focus they should be taking. If that's what they want to do, fine, that's cool. But again, I'm not bashing the company, I'm just saying, in my opinion, I would like to see XYZ. But that being said, I think that it's going to be really cool to see where they take this, because as I already said, this development team, it already seems like they're really attentive to the game's needs and to the feedback they're getting. I think about a month ago or so, give or take, there was like an update like every day, and it really showed that they were on the ball with wanting to fix things, and they were wanting to actually go in there and make the game good. And that's what I like to see from development teams. That would be pretty awesome if they had some kind of wolf. Yeah. Uh, it wouldn't even have to injure, but just something that would be able to like tell you where exactly they are, or at least the direction. Like maybe a scent trail. Like maybe the wolf allows a longer visual. Fuck. I don't know if they ran off, but got sidetracked by the basement, because a lot of the times I've noticed that survivors will go and hide in the basement thinking, oh man, the killer's never going to find me down here. And what do? They go in the fucking basement. You know, the killer, or at least I do, I go in the basement. But yeah, I'm excited to see what this game actually ends up doing, what the developers can end up doing. There's so much content that they could put out into this, so many directions they could take it, and I'm so thrilled to see what they do with this. And it's such a simple concept, like the concept of just going in and running these, you know, whatever 15-minute matches where you're hunting or you're evading. But every match is different. Every single one is different. And you could use similar tactics, because like I use my little baiting on the hook with the chainsaw to charge in. But you never know how it's going to go. You never know who you're going to be playing with, the quality of skill that they're going to have, and it makes the hunt and the evasion so much better, because you just don't know what the match is going to be like. Games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, you could make the same argument for, but I feel like those are more repetitive, because you're going in, you're just shooting people, and you're going in, you're just shooting people, and you could make the argument that in this, you're going in, you're killing people, and you're going in and you're trying not to be killed. But I just feel like there's so much more in this game that's not in the other games that have matches like that. But anyway, that's a sidebar. I don't know though. What do you think? What do you think about the new update that's coming out? I'd like to see a lot, but I'm just one man. I'm just one person with a whole bunch of opinions. And that's probably why I rant so much, is because I'm a very opinionated person. And I can't find shit. Where the fuck is everybody? This is not turning out to be too good of a match so far. I'm just going in circles, and I know they're nearby, but I don't quite see anybody. Thought I saw something that time. Alright, let's see if I can keep on her, though. Fuck me. Don't... Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah. Some of these characters, it's... They blend in really well, and it's tough to track them down sometimes. She's not struggling. Why is she not struggling? If she's not struggling, I'm going to the basement. We'll go that route then. Yeah, I think the update is going to be it's going to be really cool. I think, like I said, I think this game is going to, the developers, I mean, are going to really take this and run with it. And I'm sure there's going to be people disappointed. There's always going to be those people who, especially on Steam, you get those people who rate 1 star, or, you know, they rate very negatively for one tiny bug. There's just people who cannot be satisfied. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that they don't understand the amount of... not content, but the amount of effort and the amount of skill and so forth that goes into creating these games, to the point where, like, even to move the screen back and forth like this, you're talking about making sure that every single piece on the screen is able to relate to everything else that's on the screen at the same time. And that amount of detail, that amount of effort, that amount of skill, it's a lot. And anytime you change something, then you're having to... Oh, they quit. Okay, that's even better. I thought they got off the hook for a second. Anytime you change something, that means that you're having to change everything that's on the screen and how it all relates to each other all over again. So I think, like, the things that they're adding to this update, I think there definitely are going to be some bugs that come out of it that I'm sure they'll fix within a week or two. But anytime you make a massive change or add a new map or add something like that, it is a major undertaking for a development team. And you never know if it's going to work 100% until you actually... Ooh, hello. Let's see if I can track this. Anyway, you never know if it's going to work 100% until you actually get it out there and let people play on it and find those bugs and make those mistakes and see... Oh, hello. Run. Anyway, and see what it is that is going to mess up. Did he jump back through? Fuck, he did. That's fine. We'll step through. He's going to play this game. That's fine. He's injured. I can hear him. He's not going to get that far. And we're off. And he's going around the bend. And he's going to go around the tree, and we're going to catch him up on the tree. And then he's going to go and bat, and he's down. Anyway, what was I saying? I kind of got sidetracked. Hopefully there's not a... Oh, there is a hook. Good, good, good. I always like to take care of Jake because of the fact that these hooks can be sabotaged, and it fucking sucks when there's no goddamn hooks to hang anybody on. So anytime that I find Jake, I make it a priority to track his ass down as fast as I can. And hopefully another little fishy comes and tries to save him, because we gotta chum the water a little bit. We gotta chum and make sure that, really, bitch? Use that chainsaw, though. Keep on, keep on. That's fine. We'll kick this down before I pick you up. That's another bug that actually needs to be fixed, and I'm gonna say this from the survivor aspect. It certainly helps when I'm the killer, but I do play survivor like during the day sometimes. If I have a few minutes, I'll do a quick survivor match, and my survivor level is actually higher than my killer level. But anyway, when you throw a pallet down and you wind up on the wrong side, I fucking hate that. That is definitely something that they need to address and try to fix. And I know that there's an angle issue. And it's not as simple of a fix as just going in there and trying to do something with it. But I would like to see that fixed. I think that is one of the most frustrating things as the survivor. Like, in this case, it worked out good for me because I'm the killer. But were I in his shoes, I would be so fucking pissed right now. Because he, by all intents and purposes, he should have got me. He should have gotten away. But instead, he just jumped into my arms. Like, literally jumped into my fucking arms. And that sucks. That sucks for him. But on that note, I'm doing pretty good. I got 2 dead. Might be able to get 1 more. It's tough. When the doors are getting... Excuse me. When the doors are getting ready to open like this, you don't know if somebody's going to run to this one or if they're both going to run to the other one. Like, I could wait here and try to get a chainsaw kill the second somebody goes on that. But for all I know, both of them are on the other side of the fucking map. I kind of hear my little demon whisperer thing, though, telling me somebody's nearby. Yeah, I kind of hear it. I heard it over there, at least. I think that's one of my favorite perks as the killer, is the whisper perk. The only problem is that there's no direction to it, which is why use Insidious. Yeah, I'm still experimenting with killer perks. I'm still trying to find my way with the perks. It's tough because you can layer them and get better results than others. Yeah, I'm working on my perking. It's a process. It's a slow process. I'm really hoping to be able to just charge in and chainsaw somebody right there. Okay, so this door is open, and yet there's nobody fucking here. Really? No telling where the fuck they are, either. Did they run to the other side of the map to try to make me look like an idiot? Or are they working on a generator? Tough to say. Well, 1 person escaped. That's okay. I still got 2. I'm happy with that. I'm pleased. Like, in my book... Well, there's somebody that made a mark there. So they're definitely over in this direction. Yeah, for me, I'm pleased if I just get 1 kill. I mean, obviously when I'm trying to rank up, especially with the new season starting, it makes it so that anything more than 1 kill is absolutely better than 1 kill. But I got to do what I got to do, and if I got to settle for 1, at least is 1, and that means I'm not going to lose a rank so much as I am as if I didn't get any. It's a back and forth process, because again, you never know who you're going to be playing against. Hello. For all I know, I could be playing against super pro, like all level 1 people, or, you know, level 50 online rank 1 shit. Yeah, Wraith. Man, I am garbage with the Wraith. I don't know why. I've tried it. I don't like the style at all. It's just not my thing. The Wraith is my least favorite killer. I don't think. I've rank 1. I played the Trapper a little bit. I like the Trapper, but I like the chainsaw strategy the best. It's definitely, when it comes to my style, my way of doing things. With the setting up of the ambushes. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep my perks the way they are for now. It works. I mean, it's not the best, and I don't have the best loadout just quite yet, but I manage, and I think at this stage in the game, that's where I need to be. Yeah, I want charge time. Charge time and noise. Okay. Oh, I forgot my perk. Gotta put my offering, rather. I gotta put my offering on there. Throw on some brutality. Anyway, yeah, I really think that there's so much that they can do with this game, and I'm really looking forward to everything that they end up coming out with. I like adding more killers. I think that's going to be great down the road. Adding more survivors, I think is also going to be great. I'm a sucker for customization. What I really want to see is like killer customizations. Rather than just adding new killers, I'd love to see new killer customizations and new clothing and stuff and looks for the survivors. I think that will be the bread and butter. Like, you can have 3 killers, 4 survivors, but if you have a shit ton of different options to make them all look different, or unique at least, I think that's going to be where it's really going to get good. And these guys aren't too high, which is good. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. 2 Jakes, only one of which has the ability to destroy hooks. So I'm pretty confident that I can do well this match, especially if I can get a Jake as my first kill. Yeah, killer customizations. Yeah, I think that absolutely Scruffy Eggplant. I think that's the I want to see, like, I like the Hillbilly. I really like the Hillbilly. I want to see Billy Bob. I want to see like a flannel shirt, fucking trucker hat. I want to see Hillbilly. I want to see absolute Hillbilly customization. I'd love to see an axe that says like Husqvarna across the side of it or some shit. Like he just got done working, you know, out on the farm somewhere, and then all of his, you know, it's cool that they got the monster looking, you know, killer. But I want to see straight up like Billy Bob out there with the chainsaw. Yeah. I don't know why, but that image in my head just absolutely makes me laugh every time, and I would totally play that character every single fucking day. Yep, the trucker hat. Gotta have that trucker hat, and maybe like add a taunt, because like they added the taunts for the survivors where you can press 1 or 2 and it like points and it like waves or some shit. I want to see the taunts for like the killers and taunts for the hillbilly, and he's like, squeal like a pig. I would use that so much. Every time I see a survivor, just push the button and squeal like a pig, and then rev the chainsaw, and that's how they know that I'm right behind them. Now, is that going to happen? Probably not. But would I love to see that happen? Absolutely. Alright, so I got one person with a chainsaw. What the fuck? Where'd they go? Oh, okay. I'm over here laughing, and I got nervous that I just lost that person. But I did not, and there's a hook right over here, and they're not struggling. Why are they not struggling? There they go. Anyway, so let's get this person up on the hook, and then we're going to go over here, outside of range, or at least outside enough of range. And if anybody comes to try to save them, oh yeah, that's better. Right there, that's even better. If anybody tries to come save them, we can charge in, get the chainsaw hit, and we'd be good to go. Yeah, I like this strategy. I think this is why I really like the hillbilly over the other guys, because like with the trapper, I could put a trap at the feet, and that's great, you know. But then what happens more times than not is if I'm standing over here hiding, one of them is going to fall and hit the trap, but they still got off it. Whereas in this case, I have a good chance that I could hit the person before they even get them off the hook. And even then, even if they get off the hook, then one of them's getting a chainsaw hit, and I'm getting a massive amount of points for it. Oh, there we go. And we're off. Speaking of which, so now we're going to pick up this new person, and we're going to put him on the hook. Yeah, I definitely got to try Insidious. I definitely have to see what I can do. I'm always open to getting tongue-tied. I'm always open to suggestions and anything that could definitely work in my favor when it comes to games in general. I'm always up for tips, tricks, anything like that. I don't claim to be a master gamer or anything like that. Yeah, I would consider myself a decent gamer, but I'm not anything crazy good by any stretch at all. So anyway, rambling. Yeah, I will definitely have to look into Insidious and see what I can do with that. Thank you for the suggestion. I do appreciate that. I'm a big fan of like this genre. I'm not huge into horror games typically, but I feel like the hunt aspect to this and even the evasion aspect of the Survivor, there's just something about it that's fun, and it keeps it entertaining. And the creepiness factor. Did I wax my beard for the glory of Merlin? I oil it. I did not wax it, though. Waxing implies that I shaved it off or pulled it out by the roots, but no. I did not wax my beard. It's all natural in its glorious state. I do appreciate the notice, though, of my awesomeness that is beard, so thank you. No, I do use beard oil though, because and there's nothing not manually. I don't even know how to say it. It's very manly to use beard oil. Wax like a car. Yes, I put turtle wax in my beard and buffed it out. That is exactly what I did. No, but I use beard oil, and for anybody that's ever had a beard, even a short beard, it is really easy to get like split ends and nasty tangles and all sorts of stuff in your beard. And your beard takes a lot more damage and a lot more, I don't even know how to say it, like aggression towards it compared to hair that's on your head, because with your face, you're always doing stuff with your face. And yeah, it's much more likely that you're going to damage the hair on your face. So pro tip, take care of your facial hair, because it will take care of you. And it makes it a lot easier to comb, and it keeps it nice and neat, and it looks much better shaped, because it can get pretty nasty and gnarly if you don't take care of it. And yeah, the women's don't like nasty and gnarly as much as they do prim and proper, I guess is a good way to phrase that. As for shininess, it could be shiny just because I put it on in the evening rather than the morning. I usually put it on in the morning time, but I went out tonight. Did somebody run like right fucking past me? I swear to God somebody ran past me. Anyway, I went out tonight before I live streamed, which is why I actually started my stream like 10 minutes late. And, you know, part of the whole you're going out thing is you gotta do the whole shower and take care of yourself and make yourself look good. So I applied my glorious beard oil in the evening. Oh, hello, I see you. No more talking about all this girly shit. I need to go kill people. Goddamn Billy Bob. I gotta push my macro. Squeal like a pig. And I fucking lost them. I'm gonna... Oh, did I see them again? They walk right past me and I fucking just missed it. Anyway, I'm gonna blame you for this, Archie, for distracting me and making me miss my opportunity to slay these poor unfortunate souls. I need more than 2 kills. I need at least 3, because I didn't do well on the last match. I only had 2 kills on that last match, and I need better than 2. But it's not looking too favorable this time. I think this is my least favorite map. It's so, as the killer, it's so tangled, it's so fucking twisty and turny. And I do have to look good when I murder. In fact, the secret ingredient to my beard oil is actually blood. So I'm gonna have to gather some of that. Fuck me. Yeah, it's like No Man's Sky. I gotta scan my surroundings and gather the blood of innocence. Fuck. Goddamn trees. You know, you'd think I have a chainsaw. I'd be able to just buzz right through that fucking tree, but nope. Tree stops me. Try to get some points. Alright. Alright. You know what? Where the fuck did he go? God damn it. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. I can rebound from this. I got this. I'm just gonna go and come over here, and I bet somebody's gonna come to this door. I'm gonna put some money on somebody's coming to this door, or at least I hope so. Otherwise, I'm gonna look like a complete fucking retard. Maybe somebody's nearby. Here's my perk working. But that doesn't mean that there aren't all three of these fuckers. Oh, there we go. I saw him run past. There he is. There you are. And he's got his flashlight out. Thank God he has his flashlight out. That's going to help him immensely. Motherfucker. Thought he backtracked on me, but apparently he didn't. Oh, there we go. So we went this way. Where did he go? Where did he go? Got a faint trail. But that's not helping me too much. Oh, he's trying to go to he's probably trying to run to the other doors, what he's probably trying to do. Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. And unfortunately, there's no fucking clear shot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. My perks. So, I don't remember my second one because it's kind of useless. The only perk that I have that's really good is Whispers. And what it does is it allows me to hear the entities whispering to me when I'm nearby to a survivor. So basically all it does... Oh, hello. I see you walking over there. I saw you over there. Where the fuck is it? I swear to God I just saw them. God damn it. They're probably like right here and they're just skirting around away from me. I gotta go to the door because they probably ran. Anyway, so yeah, it makes it so I can hear like a whispering sound when they're nearby to me. And the problem is it doesn't give me any kind of like... Oh, hello. It doesn't give me any direct feedback as to the direction that they are or anything like that. But it does allow me the ability to actually hear that somebody is nearby. Shit, I was hoping to be able to get him with the chainsaw last second. That's fine. I think I got some okay points. I might lose a nugget there from my killer rank. Yep, I'm just... Oh, no, I didn't lose any. That's fine. I was past the lose mark, which is good. Didn't gain anything, but I didn't lose anything, so I'll take that as a win. So you can't tell. You can't tell sometimes how the match is going to go. You don't know who's going to be in it and how good they're going to be. That actually, now that I have this uncommon version of Iron Grasp, I think what I'm going to do is change to that from my other perk. Where's the other? Oh, I was using Unrelenting. So it was basically very slightly reduces the cooldowns of a missed attack, which is excellent. It does help, but it's at such a low percentage that it's not very good. And the other one is Whispers, which, as it says, this is sporadically hear the entities whisper when standing within 32 meters of a survivor. But 32 meters is such a wide berth that what it does is I'm pretty much constantly hearing some kind of whisper. And when it's really loud, I don't know what direction they're in. It could be that they're a good distance away from me, or it could be that I'm right on top of them and I have no way of knowing. So yeah. Not hindered by fog. What was the one that I just oh, Iron Grass, that's right. What this does, now that I'm putting it on there, is it allows me to hold on to them a lot better. They have to struggle a lot harder. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that because I've lost quite a few matches from not being able to hold on to anybody as tight as I should have. Sometimes it's always Merlin whispering to me. Merlin is the entity. What people don't realize is that Merlin is actually the one that is demanding sacrifice at all times in this game, and it's crucial. It is absolutely crucial for Merlin's power to have blood, and that's why in this game you see the big claw thing coming down and picking up the person and eating them, or they burst into dust or whatever the fuck they do. And yeah, that's Merlin. It's totally Merlin. FYI. And I might have a difficult time with this one. Everybody's kind of high level. But that's fine. I'll make do. Yeah. Oh, Merlin. So, Scruffy Eggplant. So, how do I tell this story? Rocket League. In Rocket League, one of the AI is named Merlin. And what ended up happening is somebody dropped out of a match, and the AI came in, Merlin, and was playing defense. Merlin, all AIs in general are really bad, but it ended up sparking this whole conversation. This was another live stream that we did, and it ended up sparking this whole conversation where the rest of the live stream, the rest of the matches that we played, we ended up having a team entirely devoted to Merlin, where we all changed our Rocket League cars to having like little wizard hats, and yeah, everything. If anything was good or bad, it was by the grace of, the grace or anger of Merlin. It was pretty funny. I think the live stream of that should still be on my channel. There's some funny moments, if that's something you'd be interested in thumbing through. But the trouble with watching live streams, not live, is it ends up being like over an hour or two. Try to thumb through the slower parts to try to get to something live, or try to get to something funny. Whereas if you're actually live in it and like you are, where you're talking, it makes it much more engaging. But I think that Rocket League thing, I think it turned out funny, like pretty much the entire length, because it ended up getting to the point where like everybody was on board with the Merlin thing, and we were getting into to random matches with random people, and we were saying in the Rocket League chat, like, Merlin graces us with these goals, and like you're losing because, oh fuck, that was good. That was good, chick. Anyway, it ended up turning out to like people in the chat are like, who the fuck is Merlin? What the hell are you guys talking about? Why are you all wearing wizard hats? it turned out pretty funny. And so now there's this ongoing joke about Merlin and why we must praise Merlin. Oh, actually, Merlin just graced us with allowing us to see another survivor right here. Not gonna be able to kill him, and I'm certainly not gonna track him down. But I'll wound him. I will wound him. Really? You came back? Dummy? Come on, dummy. We're gonna put you over here. We don't have any hooks over here, but we'll go put you at the feet. Come on, dummy. I'm gonna set you right down there. Good job, dummy. Stay in your hole. I'm gonna wait. Now I got two bait. Oh, look at this. I'm chumming the waters, and I got two people to chum the waters with. Where's a good spot? Nope, that's no good. We'll have to come over here. Oh, hello. I see you. I got 3. That's fine. I'll take 3. Since I got 3 down, I'm actually going to make the attempt to go put this one on a hook. Because the odds of one of them... Yeah, I'm just going to put him on a hook and go back to the other one. Fuck it. Because the other one's going to be pretty well dead. That one can stay there, and now there's only one person that's going to run around. How? By the grace of Merlin. See, look at this. We talk about Merlin, and what happens? Merlin graces the shit out of us by bringing all of the survivors to us. Like, it's like, I don't even have to fucking hunt. I got survivors for days. All hail Merlin for his mighty generosity. That was incredible. I couldn't have asked for that. Oh fuck, I forgot I already had one on that one. Alright, that's fine. We'll make do. There's another hook over here. See the Iron Hands perk now. I can hold this person for days and they can't go nowhere. And figures, now that I'm going to say that, they're probably going to break off right before I get to the hook. But yep, okay. That's what I figured. But fuck, you know what? We wounded one... Where the fuck they go? We wounded them. Now we can trach it. Oh, there they are. Make them think we're going around. Make them think we're going around. Yep, nowhere. That's where you're going. Knowing my luck, though, what I'm going to end up having happen, and I don't know how the fuck this happened. Like, everybody was, like, high as fuck rank. It just all came to me. But anyway, what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to string this fucker up, put him on a hook. Yes. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Anyway, we're going to put that person on a hook, and what's probably going to end up happening is the fourth one is going to end up going, and they're probably already sitting on the escape hatch. Or if Merlin absolutely blesses us tonight, then the other survivor is going to come over here and try to get this one off the hook, and I'm going to chainsaw the shit out of them, which would be absolutely fantastic. It's certainly a possibility. They're actually not that far away. Let's see if it happens. Hopefully it does. If that other survivor comes over here, that's a good day. Merlin definitely blesses us. Speaking of which, I think might have to do another... Not tonight, of course, but might have to do another Rocket League live stream, because it wasn't anything psychology-based, and this live stream kind of got away from the psychology a little bit, but that's fine. But the Rocket League, that turned out absolutely hilarious, and we might have to do a Return of Merlin episode. I think that could be funny as hell. And yeah, trouble with Rocket League is there's like 80,000 fucking Rocket League channels. And my tiny little channel, anytime it live streams on a game that's heavily played, it kind of gets buried. So it's one of those things where it's hit or miss as to what is actually going to end up happening in that live stream. But the gameplay itself, the commentary, I guess you could say, is funny. Yeah, it's funny. That's what I'm trying to say without adding big stupid words that I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Now we just have to find one person. Oh, and we found them! I'll take it. Now they're gonna throw down shit. That's fine. Where you going, bitch? You hesitated, and now you're right here. You hesitated, and now you're not going anywhere. You're going upstairs. Where are you going, huh? What are you gonna do up here? What do you think you're gonna do up here? You're gonna get hit in the face. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get hit in the face with a sledgehammer. Alright. And we're still running. You ran past the hatch, you dumb bitch. What the fuck do you think you're doing? You ran straight fucking past it. You think you're going back upstairs? What do you think? Oh, she went the other way. Don't go out the hatch. Don't go out the hatch. I know you heard it. You had to have. You had to have known it was... Oh, survivor found. But I don't see her. Where the fuck she go? I hate that. It's like survivor found, and I don't fucking know where the fuck she went. Merlin, please tell me where she is. She's somewhere close. I'm hearing some whispers. She healed herself. So that means she had to crouch down somewhere to try to hidey hole and heal. And the trouble is, there's no way to tell where exactly that was. And I don't know if she heard the hatch, because she sure as shit ran far away from the hatch when you can definitely hear it when you're close by. So maybe I lucked out and she didn't even realize it was there, which would be awesome. Somebody's working. She's upstairs. She's working on the generator upstairs. She's totally working on the generator upstairs. I can hear her fucking perfectly. Okay. Good job, chick. Good job. Okay, now we just gotta chase a little bit. There we go, right in the face. Lost sight of her. God damn it, I hate the blood in the face thing. Don't know where the fuck she went. Son of a bitch. She's... I hear her. She's healing. She's upstairs. I gotcha. I gotcha, and you're still wounded. Oh, no, 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 no! Fucking Christ, god damn it! Shit. That's some bullshit right there. I fucking had her ass. That's okay. We got another little tick mark. But that's some horse shit. I fucking had her. At least I got the hit. I mean, at least I got those few extra hits. Could have done better there. Could have done better. Merlin had to keep me humble. Merlin had to say, no, we'll let that one go for another day. We can't be getting a flawless victory on that one. And that's okay. Mighty Merlin knows best. Alright. Oh, I went to the mystery box. God damn it. Oh well. I guess we'll get all this shit. And we don't have enough. Okay. Let me check what time it is. I think we're going to do one more, and then we're probably going to have to call it a night after this. Just as a heads up, because it's, yeah, it's staying a little slow, which I'm not complaining about. I definitely enjoy the people that are in here. So thank you, Archie, and thank you, Scruffy Eggplant. I do definitely appreciate it when people actually engage with me. It makes it much more interesting, not only for me, but I also feel like it, alright, take it easy, Scruffy Eggplant. Also, if you are interested, please do subscribe to my channel. I post things, regular videos 3 times a week, and I live stream pretty much nightly. So yeah, so do please come back. Thank you very much for watching. I will be here for a little while longer. I'm going to do one more match, and then I'm going to call it a night. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, that's about what we're going to do. Now I need to see what the fuck I'm going... Noise, cool down. No, I want dying state. Oh yeah, penalty when bumping into objects. It's like the #1 problem with the chainsaw is running into shit. Did I put... No, I didn't put an offering. I need to put an offering. Brutality. Because I get more brutality points. Ready. Yeah, but if anybody else would like to jump in, has any questions, comments, anything else, do feel free to jump in, redirect the conversation. One more match could definitely easily mean like 20, 30 more minutes, because some of these matches take a while. So don't feel put off by me saying that I'm going to end this in one more match, because it certainly means that there's a lot of time fucking left. And if the channel, or not the channel, my channel, whatever, but if the live stream, that's the word I'm looking for, if the live stream picks up, I am certainly more than willing to stay longer. I definitely enjoy doing all of this shit for everyone, and I absolutely love it when people ask questions and engage and talk and say things, because then it adds a little bit of back and forth and it allows me to stay on topic. Otherwise, I start to ramble and I get wordy, and maybe some people like that, but I kind of feel like sometimes that I'm getting way off fucking topic from what I wanted to do. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. More importantly, what I really want to do on this one is I want to get 4 fucking people. I think I've only had 1 match tonight where I've actually killed 4 people, and that needs to change. Oh, and I hate this map. There's a couple maps that I really like, and a couple maps I really don't like, and with this one, the cornfields are such a pain in the ass. This isn't as bad as some of the other ones, thankfully. Oh, shit. I bumped into the chest, and I thought I bumped into a person. Anyway, this isn't as bad as, hearing something. This map isn't as bad as some of the other ones, but it's certainly not on my favorites list, that's for damn sure. Yeah. Gotta work with what you got, though, and even though it's not on my favorites list, I still gonna push through it, and I'm hoping to get some good kills. What I really want to do is rank up another time tonight, on the online rank, and I think if I get 2 kills and a good amount of 2 kills and a good amount of chainsaw hits. I should be able to do that before the end of this match, which would be absolutely great. I went this way. Okay. I'm on them still. I just don't know exactly where they went. So tough to track sometimes. Okay, I'm still on them. Got him. And they're a Jake, which is excellent because Jake is always the one that's got to go first. Alright, so now we got that one. Hopefully there's a hook nearby, otherwise I'm royally fucked. Okay, there's a hook over there. Perfect. Just in range. Now that we're going to get them on the hook, I think we have a good chance of getting a good amount of kills because I can set my trap. I just need to find the right angle to do so. This is good. This is perfect, actually. Oh, not behind the wall. Right here. It's not as far as I would like, but it gives me clear enough shot. If anybody tries to run up and take them off the hook, I can charge in with my chainsaw. Because the best way to catch a fish is to bait them with other fish. Now that we've got one fishy on the hook, then we'll do what we can. Wow, how did I not fucking see that? I fucked that up. That figures. I'm over here talking about catching these goddamn fishies and shit, and I screw that shit up. Anyway, he's crawling. There was another one over here. I don't know if they stay. Yeah, they did stay. Fuck me. I'm not going to go too far after them because this guy's crawling away. Oh well. Now I might be far away from a hook too, which is a problem. I think that same hook might be the best route to go to. Thankfully, since I have that that strong hands or whatever the fuck, the iron grip, then they can't get too far. I wish there was a better angle. You know what, actually, I'm going to get up here. Because now I can see anybody that tries to come and save them. And there were 2 or 3 people over there that tried to save them. Somebody might be dumb enough to come and try to do it. I can't believe oh, yep, they're coming. I see you. Can't believe I was dumb enough, or I don't even know what the fuck happened to not see that. Did I get you? Yeah, I got you. Okay. He's dead. I got this one. And hopefully there's another hook at least somewhat close enough. Yeah, I can make that. I can totally make that. Good deal. So I'm going to get 2 kills at the very least, which means that I should go up 1 more rank, which would be fucking phenomenal before the end of the night. Otherwise, 3 would be better, of course. But I will take 2 at the very least. Now I'm going to hide right here. And if anybody tries shit, charge in with my little chainsaw and get 3rd person. And I'll take it. Murder, 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 murder. I gotta make do with what I got. And murder is always the best policy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Sweet deal. So there's 2. Did I bump into fucking somebody? That was weird. Swear to God I bumped into somebody. Anyway. Yeah, so now I gotta try to find these other 2 people. Which could be rather difficult. Because I don't have a fucking clue where to start looking. And this map is so goddamn big that it makes it hard. Oh, I see you. I totally see you. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Joe? You juked me. You got me, bitch. I don't know where you went. I took the risk of opening the closet because I wasn't sure quite where you ran off to, and you got me. You totally juked me. Good job, guy. Don't know who you are, but good job. Somebody's still nearby, though. I can hear the entity telling me, whispering sweet nothings into my ear. If anybody has any questions, comments, anything that they would like to add, do feel free to jump in. I am certainly still here and certainly willing still to... Oh, how did I fucking miss that? God damn. Sometimes that window, like, you can hit people through the window, and then other times it's just like, nope, I'm gonna completely miss, I'm gonna miss it. Stay going straight. Good job. Really? Really, Chainsaw? Is that what you're gonna fucking do to me tonight? That's fine. I'll hit him with my axe, or my sledgehammer, Alright. Oh, I see him. He went through the window. That's fine. We'll do what we do. Knock this down. He went to the right. Now the question is where? He went... Oh, good job, dude. You went in the basement. Smart. Real smart. Well, there's 3. I'll take that. Numero 3. Let's see if number 4 goes and tries to save him, because now what I can do is I can watch. I sound like somebody was walking through the corn. I can watch the stairs, but somebody's right here. My God. Could it be that I might just happen to walk up on him? Or is somebody going to try to save him? But at this point, he is a little bit... Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Good job, guys. Oh my God, I fucking missed. You stay there. I need to go chase that bitch. God damn it. I don't know how the fuck I missed that. Ah! I missed again. Alright, I'm just gonna go and get the guy. I'll find her later. 3 is good. 3 is good. And I don't want this guy to run off and wander off too far. Because what I can do is I can drop him on a hook. That should instant kill, and then I can just go run after her. Well, not instant kill, but at least it's pretty damn close. And she ran off this way. I don't know. Okay, so she's over there now. She completed 1 more generator. And I might get lucky enough to bump into her after she moves. But odds are that she's going to try to save this dude again. But I think I have enough time to come back over here. No. She knows better now. Oh well. That's fine. 3 is better than 2, which is better than 1, which is better than none. And he's dead. And I still have a chance to get her. There's not counting myself out quite yet. Absolutely is still a chance to get her. Where's the generator? Oh, they're over there. Alright. This one's kind of being worked on. Tough to say if that's recent or not is the trouble. Oh, now I'm hear the entity. Now I hear the entity. Sometimes these closets are good to check when you're in these close-by generator situations, because she's absolutely somewhere in this general vicinity. She's on one of these 3. I don't hear the entity. Don't see any corn moving. Carn. But that doesn't mean that she's not nearby. I'm holding my hopes high in that I can slay her. Because there's something that I always enjoy about the sound of blood splashing against a ripe set of wheat. That doesn't sound right. But the things you learn, the more you know. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, comments, anything they would like to add to the conversation, though, I am certainly available and here. This will be my last match, though, as an FYI. But that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to stay if things pick up a little bit more. Tonight was very enjoyable, and I would like to thank everybody that has been participating and has been watching. Nobody is obligated to say anything in the chat. I like to see... I like to talk to people. I like to stay on topic with my conversations, and definitely helps when somebody's helping me, point me in the right direction, I guess is a good way to put it, because I ramble. Man, do I ramble. And when I start to ramble, I really start to get off topic. Ah, fucker. She's got to be just sitting like in the corn laughing at me. I fucking hate the corn. I hate the corn so bad. I am sure that she's just like, oh, she fucking found the hatch. All right. That's fine. I think I did well. Oh, I did. I ranked up. Okay. One step closer to rank 1, which is going to be a long journey. But thank you guys, everybody who's stuck with me this far. Yeah. So, if nobody else has any questions, then I guess that's going to be it for tonight. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw and you would like to become a member of the Zedite tribe, then go ahead and flex your muscle and hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, take it easy and have a good night.